And on homecoming night in 1976 at the Silver Bowl in Mount Carmel, PA, it was the Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes 30, the West Hazelton Wildcats 7. This was all-time win number 480 for the Mount Carmel program. Greg Kent, number 84's kickoff is taken by Brian Donlin on the 20-yard line. And Donlin gets back to the 38. Minersville 1st and 10. Number 36, Donlin gets the carry, and there's a fumble, and it's recovered by the Red Tornadoes. Number 71, Marshall Merarkey at the 33. Mount Carmel area 1st and 10 at the Minersville 33. Quarterback number 3, Bob Bullock's pass is completed to number 83, Jeff Karpinski, down to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 17. Quarterback Bullock. Pass is broken up by number 11, Bob Doyle. 2nd and 10 at the 17. Number 44, Mike Ravinis, on a 32 trap, goes 17 yards into the end zone. Red Tornado touchdown. PAT attempt. Is signaled no good. And the scoreboard with 10:46 left in the first quarter, Mount Carmel area 6, Minersville 0. Greg Kent's kickoff goes down to the 3-yard line where it's taken by number 30, Mark Poza. And Poza gets back to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Battling Miners at their 29. Number 36, Donlin gets 2 with number 66, Greg Sakavage on the tackle. 2nd and 8 at the 31. Number 37, Vince Orlowski takes the pitch, and he gets out to the 33-yard line. 3rd and 6 at the 33. Quarterback number 3, Dan Patinsky's pass is deflected by number 65, Jim Klaus, and intercepted by number 23, Robbie Zavarik, who goes 35 yards into the end zone for a Red Tornado touchdown. Placement is short and wide right. Scoreboard with 9:12 left in the first quarter, Mount Carmel area 12, Minersville nothing. Greg Kent's kickoff goes out of bounds and will be placed on the 40. Minersville 1st and 10 at the 40. Hand off to the tailback Poza, who gets 2 to the 42. Bergamo on the stop. 2nd and 8 at the 42. Number 20, Mark Graver, picks up 2 out to the 44 with number 66, Greg Sakavage, and number 71, Marshall Merarkey, in on the stop. That brings up a 3rd and 6 at the 44. Number 3, Patinsky's pass looks like it's completed, but jarred out by number 31, John Catch, on the tackle. And that brings up a 4th and 6 at the 44. Minersville's punt is taken at the 21 by Robbie Zavarik. And Zavarik, on some good running, brings it out to the Miners' 49-yard line. Bullock's pass is completed to Greg Kent, and it ends up a 49-yard touchdown. Bullock to Greg Kent. The extra point attempt by number 32, foreign exchange student Marcelo Aguero, is good. Scoreboard shows with 7:15 left. Red Tornadoes 19, the Battling Miners 0. Greg Kent kicking off, and his kickoff goes into the end zone, through the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will be brought out to the 20. First and 10 at the 20, number 32, Gary Laudeman, picks up 1 yard. Brings up a 2nd and 9 at the 21. Patinsky hands off to Mark Graver, and he picks up 5 yards to the 34. Ravinis comes in on the stop. 3rd and 4 at the 26. Graver picks up another 4 yards to the 30, and it's first down. 1st and 10 at the 30. Number 30, tailback Mark Posa, picks up 2. The tackle, initial hit by number 66, Sakavage, and you see Sakavage leaving the game with an injured hand. It's now 2nd and 8 at the 32. Number 32, Laudeman, is hit by number 73, Emmett Kent, for no gain. 3rd and 8 on the 32. Laudeman this time picks up 7 yards with number 65, Jimmy Klaus, making the tackle. That brings up a 4th and 1 at the 40, and it is a fake punt. The pass attempt is incomplete. Red Tornadoes therefore take over. 1st and 10 at the Minersville 40. Quarterback Bullock back to pass. And his pass is broken up by the safety. 2nd and 10 at the 40. Again, Bullock back to pass. This one is completed to Mike Ravinis for a pickup of 8 yards. 3rd and 2 at the 32. Bullock again goes back in the pocket, over the middle. Oh, and his pass is dropped. 4th and 2 at the 32. Quarterback Bullock on an option and a pitch to number 23, Robbie Zavarik, and Zavarik picks up 20 yards. Number 21, Ron Stefchek, on the stop. 1st and 10 at the 12. Quarterback Bullock on a slant pass to Robbie Zavarik, and number 23 hauls it in for the 12-yard touchdown. PAT attempt is blocked by number 41, Steve Cremo. Scoreboard now shows 2:47 left in the first quarter. Red Tornadoes in the lead, 25-0. Kent's kickoff goes down and is taken at the, humbled at the 6, picked up at the 4 by number 30, Mark Posa, and number 7, downfield real fast, Russ Snyder makes the stop at the 16, but the Miners are also penalized. 1st and 10 at the 6, Donlin is held to no gain. 2nd and 10 at the 6, number 36, Posa, picks up 1 yard out to the 7. Number 36, Ed Rawa, on the stop. 3rd and 5. Posa gets the carry, and Red Tornadoes closing fast, limit them to 1 yard. Minersville now on 4th and 5. The punt by Posa from the end zone. Bounces out of bounds. Official marks it down on the 25. First and 10, Red Tornadoes at the 25. Now in at quarterback, number 9, Danny Rupp. Hand off to number 22, Eddie Kabilas. And there is a penalty on the play by Minersville. First and 10 at the 13, number 37, Seth Mazer on a quick trap gets 6 down to the 7. And that brings up a second and 4 at the 7, but the officials indicate the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard shows Mount Carmel area 25, Minersville 0. Second and 4 at the 7. Seth Mazer, number 37, gets the carry, held to no gain. The Tornadoes now have a third and 4 at the 7. Number 36, Eddie Raw, straight up the middle, picks up 2 down to the 5-yard line. The Tornadoes have a 4th and 2 at the 5. Quarterback Rupp, his pitch out, is finally recovered at the 17 by number 74, Tom Beaver. Minersville first and 10 at their own 17. Number 36, Donlin, picks up 8 yards out to the 25. Now on a 2nd and 2 at the 25, tailback Posa takes the pitch and gets 4 yards. Number 7, Snyder, making the stop for the Red Tornadoes. First and 10 at the 29, quarterback to Donlin, and there is a fumble, but Minersville recovers at their 28. Second and 11 at the 28. Posa taking the pitch, sweeping wide right, and gets only a yard to the 29. Minersville now at the 28. Number 3, quarterback Kapinski back to pass, and his pass almost intercepted. Looked like it's a Barrett. Minersville now in punt formation. Number 30 poses punt to Rabinis. Rabinis takes it back to the Mount Carmel area 46, number 74, Tom Barber on the stop. Mount Carmel area first and 10 at the 46. Number 36, Eddie Bralla, picks up 3 yards. Second and 7 at the 49. Number 37, Seth Mazer, is held to no gain. On 3rd and 7 at the 49, Rupp hands off to Eddie Ralla, number 36. There is a fumble, and it's recovered by the Minersville. Looked like Donlin, number 49. First and 10 at their own 49. Quarterback Patinsky's pass is deflected at the line of scrimmage by number 71, Marshall Merarkey. Miners now have a 2nd and 10 at 49. Patinsky, again, back to pass, rolling left, and his pass falls incomplete. 3rd and 10 at the 49. Again, Patinsky rolls out to his left. And number 65, Jimmy Klaus, intercepts and returns it to the 27-yard line, 33-yard return. First and 10 at the 27, quarterback number 9, Rupp, is sacked. Number 41 on the sack is Steve Primo, back to the 39. 2nd and 22 at the 39. Rupp's pass is broken up by Kramer. 3rd and 22 at the 39. Again, straight drop back, Danny Rupp. And this time, it's broken up by Graber. 3rd and 22 at the 39. Rupp again back to pass and completes it to number 37, Seth Mazer, for a 4-yard gain. We now pick up further action with Minersville first and 10. Pitch back to number 30, Poza, a loss of 4 yards. Savarik on the stop. Second and 14 at the 27. Quarterback Patinsky drops back, straight back, and he is sacked by number 84, Greg Kent. Third and 21 at the 20. Patinsky again, straight drop back. This time he hits number 49, George Pulowski, good for 17 yards to the 37. Savarik on the stop. Fourth and 3 at the 37. Patinsky sacked by number 84, Greg Kent. Red Tornadoes now take over with a first and 10 at the Minersville 29. Quarterback Rupp's pass is completed to number 39, Mark Matro. 29-yard touchdown. Red Tornadoes. Marcelo Negueros, PAT attempt. Snyder holding is good. And the scoreboard shows with 1:20 left in the first half, the score, Red Tornadoes 32, Batlin Miners 0. Greg Kent, kickoff, taken by number 41, Steve Cremo at the 7, and returned out to the officials, mark it down at the 20. Minersville first and 10, just over the 20. Number 30, tailback Poza, picks up 5 out to the 25. Second and 5 at the 25. Number 20, Graver, gets first down. Number 7, Snyder, stop. And the end of the first half on the scoreboard shows Carmel area 32, Minersville area 0. Minersville's kickoff, taken by number 23, Robbie Zavarik. And Zavarik gets 7 yards on the return. First and 10 for the Red Tornadoes at the 32. Quarterback, number 3, Bullock's pass, broken up at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 at the 32. Bullock again dropping back to pass, rolling to his right. And pass is short. Kent didn't like that kick on the helmet. Third and 10 at the 32. And Bullock back to pass again. This time he completes it to Robbie Zavarik. Robbie Zavarik at the Mount Carmel area 48, a 16-yard reception. First and 10 at the 48. Bullock hands off to his fullback, Mike Rabinas, and he busts right up the middle, 19 yards. Number 75, Mark Kramer, making a saving stop. First and 10 at the Miners 32. Bullock back to pass, straight drop back, and just a little too long, incomplete. Second and 10 at the 32. Bullock's pass is deflected by number 49, George Pulowski, and intercepted by number 41, Cremo. Finally catching up to Cremo is Seth Mason, number 37. So Miners take over first and 10 at the Tornado 29. Number 30, Poza, picks up 6 yards. Miners now have second and 4 at the 23. And tailback Poza again gets the carry, tries to get around the left side, and is held for 2 yards. That brings up a third and 2 at the 21. Mark Poza trying off the left tackle, gets a yard. Miners now have a 4th and 1 at the 20. And this time, Tinsky hands off to his fullback, Donlin, number 36, and he gets the first down, just making it. Miners first and 10 at the 14. Posa trying the right side. Loses a yard. Initial hit looked like Karpinski. Second and 11 at the 15. Posa this time picks up 2 yards. Or no, he's thrown for a 2-yard loss. Third and 13 at the 17. Tinsky back to pass. Pass is broken up by number 24, Randy Cotter. Fourth and 13 at the 17. Batinsky again rolling to his right. And number 63, Charlie Eltz, comes in and sacks him for an 8-yard loss. Red Tornadoes now take over. First and 10 at the 25. Number 44, Mike Ravinis, on an off-tackle slant, goes all the way 75 yards into the end zone. Red Tornado touchdown. Foreign exchange student Marcelo Neguero's PAT is good, with Snyder holding. Scoreboard now shows with 6:27 left in the third quarter. Mount Carmel area 39, Minersville area 0. Breakins kickoff is taken at the 17 by Donlin, and he returns it out. Finally brought down by Ravinis at the 40. First and 10 at the 40. Number 20, Graber, gets the carry and picks up 6 yards out to the 46. Second and 4 at the 46. Donlin, big fullback, picks up a yard. That brings up a 3rd and 3 at their own 47. Tailback Posa gets up the middle for 5 yards to the Mount Carmel area 48 and a first down for the Battling Miners. First and 10 at the 48. Patinsky's pass is broken up by number 7, Snyder, for the Red Tornadoes. Second and 10 at the 48. And Batinsky gets 4, Greg Kent making the stop. Third and 6 at the 44. Mike Ravinis comes in and sacks Batinsky for an 8-yard loss. Fourth and 14 at the Miners 48, and it's a fake punt. Number 36, Donlin, goes down the sidelines, picks up 20 yards in the first down with number 73, Emmett Kent, making the stop. First and 10, Minersville at the Mount Carmel area 32. Posa loses 7 as number 56, Ed Wierzinski, comes in to make the stop. And now at the end of the third quarter, Red Tornadoes out in front. Batinsky's pass into the end zone is incomplete. That brings up a 4th down. Batinsky again back to pass, but coming in fast, number 86, Tony Chicatano, and he sacks him at the 20. Red Tornadoes take over, first and 10 at the 20. Mazer gets 3. Second and 7 at the 23. Ron James on the carry, but the play was blown dead. Penalty. Second and 12 at the 18. Mazer on a quick trap, and no gain on the play. That brings up a 3rd and 12 at the 18. Danny Rupp straight back to pass, but the receiver, Metro, had fallen down. Zubik's punt is blocked by several players of Minersville. Gergen tried to pick it up in the end zone, but number 74, Tackle Tom Barber recovers in the end zone for a touchdown. PAT by Mark Posa is good. And with 9:52 left in the game, 39-7. Minersville's kickoff is returned 6 yards by number 5, Robbie Gergen. Brings up a 1st and 10 at the 40. Number 35, Glenn Meredith, getting around the left side, picks up 14 yards. 1st and 10 at the Minersville 46. Pitch to number 22, Eddie Kabilis, and he goes 3 yards to the 43. 2nd and 7 at the 43. Kabilis gets the handoff. No gain on the play. Red Tornadoes now with a 3rd and 7 at the 43. Number 27, Damian Mariano, goes around the right side for 1 yard. Ball on the 41. 4th and 6 at the 41. Kabilis on the carry picks up 1 to the 40. And the Miners hold and take over. Minersville 1st and 10 at their own 40. Dinsky's pass to Pulowski is good. Number 5, Gergen on the stop. It's 1st and 10 at the Mount Carmel area 46. Batinsky pitches to Posa. He comes around the right side for 7 yards. Looked like Meredith was one of the tackles. 2nd and 3 at the 39. Donlin up the middle gets 5 to the 34. Miners now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Batinsky's pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 34. Batinsky's pass this time completed to number 20, Graber, for 5 yards. 3rd and 5 at the 29. Tailback Posa picks up 10 yards down to the 19 with number 5, Gergen, coming in on the initial hit. 1st and 10 at the 19. Posa right up the middle, 6 yards. Number 5, Gergen, coming up from a safety position to make the stop. 2nd and 4 at the 14. And looks like Posa on the carry. He gets 3 yards out to the 11. 3rd and 1 at the 11. And Posa this time is held by the center of the Red Tornado defense. No gain. 4th and 1 at the 11. Again, the quarterback goes to Posa, and this time he gets 3 yards for 1st down at the 8. 1st and 10 at the 8. Posa trying to get around the right side, picks up a yard to the 7. 2nd and 9 at the 7. Graver gets the carry and picks up 5. He goes to the 5, gets 2 yards. Looked like 74 for Lee Sarkowski on the stop. 3rd and 7 at the 5. Batinsky's pass is intercepted by Rob Gergen in the end zone. And here you see a replay. Number 5, Robbie Gergen. The newspapers all had somebody else intercepted. 1st and 10 at the 20. Glenn Meredith on a carry. Goes around the right side and picks up 2. Let's give him 3 on that one. 2nd and 7 at the 23. Meredith. The pitch is fumbled and recovered by the Red Tornadoes. Couldn't see who made the recovery. And it's 3rd down. Danny Rupp, straight back to pass, drop back. Passes over the middle, and it's incomplete. 4th down with 20 seconds left in the game. And once again, Mount Carmel's punt is blocked, but the Miners are penalized, and the Red Tornadoes get the ball back at the 16. 1st and 10. Damian Mariano around the right side picks up 5 to the 21. and there's a 15-yard penalty tacked on. 2nd and 5 at the 36. Meredith gets one, and that proves to be the final play of tonight's game. Score, Red Tornadoes 39, Minersville 7. And the final score at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Minersville, Pennsylvania in this 1976 encounter was the Mount Carmel Area Red Tornadoes 39, the Minersville Area Battling Miners 7. All-time win number 481 for the Mount Carmel football program. The following personnel have donated their time and expertise to further the great traditions of Mount Carmel Area High School football.